Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S, Jets, well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here we go. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
One of the tight ends in motion left. From the 28. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Fields on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Caught by Freiermuth. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, son.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Fields out of the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established and into top gear right here early on.
Chris Boswell for the point after. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting at the 10. Finds some space. He's past the 30. I don't know if they're going to get to him. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. All right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here we go. Good.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
All right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here we go, Scott.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
All right, sorry, Pat. All right.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. All right.
Harris once more. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. All right.
Field throwing here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Nearly an interception on that play. So that brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Don't jump. Ready?
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right.
Set.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Go, go. Go.
From the red zone now. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers break the tie here in the 1st. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
Yeah, I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. Now we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Here we go.
Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Harris gets it on the counter. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
They'll send their tight end right.
Right.
Fields now on 3rd. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He'll take this at the 10. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll try and throw it here. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
This, our last play of the quarter. Here he is on 3rd and long. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 2-score game. So on 4th down, the Jets turn to a fan favorite. It's Thomas Morstead to punt it away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll start with a give to Harris. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Motion man sent left.
Tonight.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide, or when they use him as a runner, if someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
Here we go.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Sending the tight end in motion left.
Go.
1st and 10 give to Harris. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Do it.
From the 48. Got Washington, it's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This play goes for 36. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Here we go, Side. Side.
Shotgun hit. Massive hit. The ball is out. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go now. Take go.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Hall. Jukes out a one-stop. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. They got 24 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Trying it right side with Allen. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
65, Jack, 65, go!
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Has it in close. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
19. Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
7 Pirates, 7 Pop, go.
Back to throw now. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
One of the league's elder statesmen knocks it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. And the catch is made, but he's out of bounds. Oh, wait a second, but there's a penalty on the play. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, sir. Right.
Fields looking to throw. Toward Wilson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. To throw it on 1st down. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Panthers 60. Panthers.
They're throwing it. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down give to Hall. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
18, 18.
He's going to throw this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
60 Maverick.
2nd and 10 now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Pass play now. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
1st down from the red zone. He's on the move. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
70 range.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Escapes the pocket. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the 2nd half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this 2nd half.
Don't jump. Ready?
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Good night.
Fields out of the gun. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, son. Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Alert. Here we go, set.
They start the drive with Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Come on, come on.
From the 34. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I call this quarterback's best friends. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Past midfield to the 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
So all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
They're set up at the 35 now.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60. Stephanie.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the 31. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And it's 3rd down now.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun here. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the